Yo, what's going on, everyone? So this video I'm doing today is a follow-up to what I posted on TikTok about public domain films. But before I do that, you know the drill. Could you please subscribe? I'd like to hit 100 subscribers for the end of the year. Share and like if you want. You don't have to. I think I'll fix the echo on the microphone. Let me know. It sounds okay through my headphones. All right. So basically, what is the public domain for creative people? Basically, it's somewhere where you can upload works that you've done. As of it says here, you can read this, but I'm just simplifying it for you. Without permission and no copyright, 70 years after the person who wrote it or created it is dead. So anything, 70 years or above, go hard, have at it. But I heard a saying. Someone said just because you can doesn't mean you should. I think a lot of that comes down to writing. So there are some films out there that are questionable at best, which are some of these. So one of the very first ones that was ever done was Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Now I think that was done for around £25,000-30,000, but the reason it's only got Winnie the Pooh, Tigger and Christopher Robin is because at the time when they made it, they were the only characters available in the public domain to use. Okay, I'm pretty sure they went on to make like 17 million or something from that, and then they've used that, and in the second one they added in Owl and I'm pretty sure Tigger, because they then became available in the public domain at that time for them to use. From there, I think that budget was 250 grand, so they improved some of the outfits and whatever. And I think they made like close to another £15 million. Don't quote me on this. I did look it up ages ago. But they're going to be making a number 3. And with that, they're adding in, I'm pretty sure it's Rabbit and the Heffalumps, because they have now become available in the public domain. So they've had to scatter the making of the films until the characters they want become available. So not everything is available at the moment. Now, The Mousetrap. I haven't seen this. I'm going to go probably watch it after this. So it's kind of based around Mickey Mouse, but not. So I don't think Mickey Mouse will ever get in the public domain because I don't think Disney will allow it. However, Steamboat Willie is. So The Mousetrap is based very, very loosely on Steamboat Willie. All they've done is they've taken a mouse mask and put it on a guy, and he goes around killing people. From what I understand, that's what it's about. Like I said, I'm going to go watch it soon, because I'm going to review some of these on my other channel. And that's how they've been able to make a mouse film without it being about Mickey Mouse. Again, the writing in some of these, what they're tending to do is try and write as close to the story as possible, which is fine. But when you have the license to be able to make these, do take some creative control. Do take some liberty with them. I watched Popeye the Slayer Man the other day. There's 3 adaptations of it. There's that one, there's Shiver Me Timbers, and one other one, I can't remember what it is. But they used practical effects in the one I watched, and it actually looked pretty good. It wasn't CGI, but the practical effects looked good. However, the story wasn't the best. Basically, the guy that played Popeye didn't have any dialogue, and you could tell the story. They were trying to keep it as close to the original as possible, but yeah, it was underwritten. But still, it's a bit of fun if you want to watch it. So then you've got Death of Snow White. Now, I'm pretty sure that is a UK film. Again, I have to watch that because I want to start reviewing some of these public domain films. Yeah, so I'm going to watch that. They've actually used dwarves for it. Actors, they haven't tried to use normal size actors and make them smaller, which is good. Apparently there's a lot of blood in it, but I've heard it's one of the better adaptations of Snow White that's been made. So it'd be interesting to watch that. The one on the very top left, avoid at all costs. It's supposed to be Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, but it is bad. This is what I'm saying. Well, just because you can doesn't mean you should. All they've done is slapped a mask on a girl, dressed up some people to look like bears, and that's it. They could have done a hell of a lot more with it. In saying that, myself and my team in the States, we're going to be making 4 films. We're going to be making Goldilocks. We're going to be doing Little Red Riding Hood. I've decided to throw in the Pied Piper, just a little bit one out of left field. And I think, from memory, we're doing maybe Snow White. One of them anyway. So those 4 we're going to be doing. But what we're doing is we're going back. For example, with Snow White, we're going to be doing sort of the Brothers Grimm version. So it's way back in the, I think, the 1800s. It wasn't Goldilocks, it was an old lady. So we're going to be using that, and I think maybe intertwining some of them and writing them that way. So I'm pretty sure Goldilocks there are some you can't do because some of them haven't quite hit that 70-year mark yet. So that's why we're doing the other one. We're doing the original version that was originally written by the Brothers Grimm. And I'm pretty sure the Brothers Grimm, you can use most of their stories because they're all past that majority of them are past that 70-year mark. But if you do want to make one, I want someone to make one of Humpty Dumpty, a killer egg. That would be hell funny. Anyway, so that's what's happening with these films. It's a trend that's coming out now, being made. Give it a go. That's what we're doing 4 of them. We're going to be getting them written up. I'm on a Zoom call Wednesday morning with my team and a possible writer from the States who we're going to be making a Bigfoot film for. And he might be able to come on board and do these 4 for us and go from there. So next year's and the year after, it's going to be pretty big. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on, make a follow-up video to that TikTok video, just to explain what the public domain is about and how it can be used and how you can take these films and make them. And don't get them confused though with fan films. Fan films, again, are different. Fan films are ones that you cannot make any money from. You can run crowdfunders and raise money to pay cast and crew and catering and production, all that sort of thing. But you can't make money from DVD sales or premieres or like distribution or anything like that because it's owned by someone else. Whereas public domain films, you just have at it. You know, you can make money from them, profit from them, however you like. Whether you do or not, that's, you know. But that's the difference between the public domain films and fan films, in case people were wondering the difference. So fan films are mainly your Friday the 13th or Halloween or ones like that. They don't really do a lot of these films. So it's starting to become a bit of a niche that people are starting to want to do because it's popular. People like to see it, regardless of good, bad or indifferent. A friend of mine in the UK, you can't quite see it there, but it's that mannequin poster, Jason Wright from Silent Studios. He's made one called Rapunzel's Revenge. I think they went to France and filmed some of it as well. So, yeah, he's got that one in the work that he's made. I think there's a couple other ones that are in the works or are getting made at the moment. So, a lot of people are starting to do it. But make sure that if you do it, you write a decent story. Again, even if you intertwine a couple of different ones, like if you do Snow White, maybe add the Huntsman in there or something, or I don't know, go far out of left field and Pinocchio. You know what I mean? So yeah, just take some liberty with it if you're going to do it. But that's what sort of trend is coming out, and I think it's good because it gives you, if you're running out of ideas for films to make and you're sick of just making a slasher genre or whatever, this gives you other ideas of what you can do. And like I said, we're going to be attempting 4 of them ourselves. So hopefully they all turn out okay. But that was it for this video, guys. I just wanted to do a follow-up to the TikTok videos so people are like, this guy's crazy, man. He's nuts. Yeah, if you have any questions, drop it in the comments or send me a message. And basically, this public domain stuff is free. Anyone can access it. Oh, it also says there that if you have your own creative work, I think it's free for anyone to use as well. So if you've got something you want to upload, then, you know, go for it. But the big thing is make sure it's at 70 years and above, so you don't need to get permission and you don't get copyrighted for the film. Alright, Joel, thanks very much for watching this video, and I'll see all y'all on the next one. Bye.